Now to America Votes 2024 and the race for governor. It's gaining a lot of attention, not for the names at the top of the ticket, but for their picks for lieutenant governor. WRTV State House reporter Meredith Hackler joins us with why there is so much interest in being a running mate. Meredith.
Well, Nicole, Indiana politics is typically not very competitive, but with more people throwing their name into becoming the state's next lieutenant governor, political experts say it could be a sign of direction that both parties are trying to go.
The results after one and only one round of voting for lieutenant governor of the state of Indiana, Micah Beckwith.
A shakeup in the Republican Party. Micah Beckwith, an ultra-conservative pastor from Hamilton County, was chosen at the Indiana GOP convention for lieutenant governor. This despite not being Republican gubernatorial nominee Mike Braun's pick.
Historically, this is kind of more of a rubber stamp sort of thing where the gubernatorial nominee of each party identifies who they want to be their running mate, and this was largely approved at the convention.
According to Schufeld, Indiana is one of 10 states where voters don't elect the lieutenant governor during the primary. Instead, delegates make the selection at each party's state convention.
There are a handful of names that you probably don't know these people. They probably have not been campaigning and contacted you, but they are being selected to represent the party at this. And so many times they're elected officials, many times they are longtime party activists.
On the Democratic ticket, gubernatorial nominee Jennifer McCormack has selected Terry Gooden as her running mate. But the pick is controversial due to Gooden's voting record as a state representative for 20 years on LGBTQ rights and abortion issues. He has said his opinions have changed on those topics, but he faces two challengers, potentially three, if Senator J.D. Ford runs for the position.
I think we're seeing a Democratic Party right now that's trying to figure out what's its strategy to come back to relevance in the state.
Largely, the lieutenant governor position, they don't have a lot of power, but we're seeing all of this struggle to get that position. Why is that?
I think with Governor Holcomb, you can see that he used the lieutenant governor position as a stepping stone. And so this is an opportunity for someone that might be interested in being a governor, a member of Congress, see it as a stepping stone.
The Democratic State Convention will take place July 13th. That's when the Democratic delegates will select the lieutenant governor that will be on the ballot in November, along with who the Democratic nominee for Attorney General will be. Nicole?
Meredith, we know Jennifer McCormack announced Terry Gooden as her choice for lieutenant governor yesterday, but does he have any competition?
Nicole, there are currently two other people who have filed to run for the position. Former Indianapolis mayoral candidate Cliff Marsiglio and Bobby Kern, who is well known in Indiana Democratic circles. There has been chatter online that current sitting state senator J.D. Ford might run for the position, but so far he has not filed to do so yet, Nicole.
Our Meredith Hackler live in the newsroom tonight. Meredith, thank you so much.